So this Celpet is the power of oxygen. It's a product of USA. So you have to put few drop in the water and give to a pet. It gives very good results. It's a power of oxygen. So it's a liquid, highly concentrated, super energized, colloidal mineral nutritious supplement where you have to add few drops of water, give to animal or birds. It gives very numerous benefits. It's a natural plant source mineral, nutrients. It's a purely organic. No alcohol, no glucose, and it's a you have to give in pet drinking water on daily basis. So it is natural plant source minerals, nutrients, electrolytes, all ingredients are organic. So there's a natural nutritious cellular nutrition, normal water molecule in bloodstream. So Celpet water molecule into when you put in the water, the water the oxygen H2O splits into a negatively charged oxygen atom and two positively charged hydrogen atoms splits, and negatively charged oxygen atom attracted to positively charged free radical and forms usable molecule of oxygen. So free radical is quenchers, and usable molecule of oxygen can now bond with the waste elements, forming carbon dioxide, which the body can expel naturally. So the ingredients are cryogenically extracted, which enable particles. Is a the main ingredient is lithothamnium. Dr. Everett L. Story is a genius scientist who has invented hydrogen, the splitting technology, hydrogen and so the side effects acting as an oxygen therapy in the body, cellular respiration, natural pushing properties, helping nuclear detoxifying the body, metabolic efficiency catalyst, balance the body metabolism, also free radicals quencher with the increment dissolved oxygen in the blood. Can I request, please, can you please mute on, mute on.
आपका बहुत बहुत स्वागत करता हूँ।
So, so metabolic efficiency catalyst, balance the body metabolism, powerful free radical increment dissolved oxygen in the blood, great for treating water. So I'm so sorry, there's a lot of noises. Produces extraordinary results by preventing atherosclerosis. So it really recovers faster from injuries. Any bird you can use topically also on the wound and there's the main elements, minerals, trace minerals in the Celpet. So all mentioned here. Every variant of the Celpet has their own respective percentage. So how do you give Celpet to bird? So you can start like few drops and increase in higher in few drops of the water, and make sure you have to give in the water only, not directly in the mouth. Concentrate. So Celpet can be used topically on the wound. Because Celpet is separately absorbed by the skin as a nutrient particle. These particles negatively charge ionic colloids, which are affecting positively charged membrane on the skin. They are rapidly absorbed in the bloodstream and aspirated into the mitochondria of the skin. The remaining cream will keep the infected area moist and prevent water any germs entering body, preventing faster healing and recovery. So it can be used topically by mixing in any aqueous cream, any cream, antiseptic cream. So there are some testimonials for the bird, and this is sulfate drops how to give in the water. So in 2 ml water, you can give like 1 ml drop. 1 ml means 12 drops, 22 drops near about this 1 ml. So it's all mentioned there in the administration. So he's a Mr. Tony Silva. He's an American ornithologist and agriculturist and author for many books and articles about parrots. So he has written a testimonial about the Selpet. He has used Selpet in Apella cockatoo with a severely injury on the toe. He was a male, and he used Selpet by mixing with the aqueous gel, where he find very fast, quickly heal, and in half the time. This is most important. In half the time, it heal very fast and not get infected, and it accelerates healing very fast. And it's a Mr. Gori Khalid. He was very happy with the Selpet bird. He said it's my bird become very energetic, and he has seen very drastic change in the overall body of the bird, and it's a wonderful. He find very wonderful. So again, there are many people who has written about the Selpet bird. They find very good results with Selpet bird, and it's a stress-free and a healthy bird. So even he said he was agree that Selpet is a very good product, and again he was very happy. Like within week there were very fantastic results with Selpet bird, and again he was very happy with the Selpet bird again, and he said the product is very good. Again he said it's a super product, it's exceptional results. And this bird, it got cooked food due to calcium deficiency, and he used Selpet without any medication, and it was cured. So it's in the next picture you can see, like due to calcium deficiency there was a problem, and it was cured, and it's all fine now. So it's for aquatic. Selpet also we have aquatic, so there are different administration for aquatic. We have to be very much taken care while giving the aquatic aquarium for fish, for turtles, tortoise, for mammals, for rabbits and guinea pig. We have a Selpet mammals. And thank you so much for giving so much precious time. So I would like Miss Dr. Jinu John to take. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Now, can you please take this further?
Yeah.
Yes.
Hi. Hello. Hello.
Yeah.
Now I will. I have seen a lot of questions there.
Yeah,
As
please.
soon as much as possible, I will answer it due to the lack of time. Now it's like it's 5:30. No problem. I can. First question, I think it's from Mr. Dr. Samir. Can we use oral ivermectin in birds? Yeah, it's safe. Yeah, it's safe only. You can go for at the dose rate of 200 microgram per kg to even 600 microgram per kg. You can go for it. Better one is that you can go for a spot on that has a very good result. Then next question is, can we put atropine eye drops to birds? Yeah, for you have to go for ophthalmic examination. If you want to go for a pediatric agent, you can go for a atropine eye drops, not a problem. What are the anesthesia we use in birds? Best anesthesia we use in birds is inhalant anesthesia, isoflurane or sevoflurane. If you don't have the anesthetic machine with you, you can go for ketamine, silencing, diazepam, midazolam, propofol, everything what we can use in birds can go for. And regarding the dosage, I have already told you about the James Carpenter exotic animal formulary, you will get according to different birds. That means ctesiform, passeriform, which bird you have, you will get the dosage. Kindly refer to that. How to go about a case of cataract in bird if we come across, what treatment protocol. Just like dogs and cats, we have to go for removal of that cataract lens. That is the only choice. No other medications have been there. Uh, present that is a question is hopefully something next question. Most common injections antibiotics to be given. Commonly we use antibiotics like enrofloxacin, ceftriax, penicillins and cephalosporins, everything we can use. Cephalosporins can go for ceftriaxone, 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 cefpodoxime, everything orally can be used. Cefotaxime even can go for. And enrofloxacin, gentamicin, most antibiotic which we are using in dogs and cats, can go for it. But I request you to please see to the exotic animal formulary for the dose. It's like, for example, if I tell about cefotaxime, the dose rate in dogs and cats is 25 to 50 mg per kg body weight, but it is very higher here, 100 mg per kg body weight. That is only difference, only the dosage difference are there. Which antacid you are using in birds. Antacid, for your kind information, I have not used any antacid so far. The thing is that just like we are treating ruminant, we are going for this thing because the crop contain crop microbes. They are not simple stomach. Simple stomach animals like dogs and cats, we can go for antacid like Rantac, ranitidine, pantoprazole, omeprazole, and all those things. For them, it's not at all necessary basically. So whenever you are giving antibiotics, we have to supply along with the antibiotic. You have to go for some probiotics like lactospore or sporlac DS or prebiotic or bifilac or gut powder. Anything you can go for it. Next question is local application drugs for skin infection. Skin infection drugs we can commonly use metronidazole, povidone ointment, metronidazole ointment, mupirocin is an excellent one. All the things we can use. So there is no restrictions. Next question is which external parasites seen in birds? That I already discussed. Mites, ticks, lice, fleas are there. Okay. It's very interesting. Thank you, Dr. Renchita. Is egg binding when calcification has occurred? Will ovosynthesis not cause trauma to the tract? Yeah, that's a good question. Actually speaking, best method if you can't remove by all those means is the coleotomy and removal of the eggs. But it's required expertise. If you are not an expert, the thing you can try is ovosynthesis. Ovosynthesis, why, how we are doing is that it's one, we are making a small hole. That means when the egg comes near to the cloaca only, you can go for ovosynthesis. You can approach through the cloaca only. If you can't approach through the cloaca, don't go for ovosynthesis. It will cause trauma to that genital tract, to the genital tract. But if you can see, access the egg from outside, you can make a hole, remove the contents, and then remove it. Won't cause any problem. I have removed so much. Restraining birds with nasal midazolam effectiveness. Sorry, doctor, I have not used till now nasal midazolam. I will look into it and I will let you know. Which anesthesia you are using at the time of surgery? That's what I already told. The anesthetics which we are using in dogs can be used. Better anesthesia is inhalant anesthesia. Otherwise, ketamine, midazolam is commonly I use for all my orthopedic surgeries. I use ketamine at the dose rate of 50 mg per kg body weight intramuscularly or 75 mg per kg body weight intraperitoneally ketamine, followed by 2 mg per 1 to 2 mg per kg body weight ketamine, and what we call that is for the induction. For the maintenance, I can mix this cocktail. Ketamine is to midazolam. 1 is to, for ketamine is to diazepam, 1 is to 2 volume by volume. we can give half dose, bolus IV whenever they are bleeding out. That is very effective. Best one is inhalant. Injectable anesthetic, already I have mentioned. Uh, how about zolacetyl effectiveness in birds? I have not used so far, Dr. Manish. Uh, Very informative presentation. Thank you. Please repeat the XY formula for measuring heart and thoracic rate. Yeah, that is nothing but I am not making any confusion by saying XY and Z. Actually, it is nothing but if that heart width of the heart we are calculating its width of the heart as X. If you are calculating the width of the whole thorax as Y, for example, the X size have to be 51 to 61 percentage of the total Y. That means, as I will make as simple as that. That means your heart width have to be 51 to 61 percentage of the total thorax. That means in a total thorax, 51 or half size, half of the size have to be occupied by the heart. If it is more size, you can say it's a macrocardia. If it is a less size, you can tell it is a microcardia. Very informative. Doctor, can sulfate birds be used with? Yeah, we can use in the water. In a 10 ml of water, 4 to 5 drops can be used depending on the situation. And you can't apply the pet birds over the skin for wound healing. No, we can't go for it. It's orally feeding. For applying the wound healing, we can go for the Celodine and all the steps we can go for. To treat egg binding, can olive oil be infused into the cloaca, or how much ml? Which other oil can be? Yeah, it's not infusing, Dr. Rajat. Actually, you can dip your gloved finger in olive oil or any other bland oil, coconut oil or olive oil, any oil, or even liquid paraffin or carboxymethyl cellulose, anything. Put it your finger like this in a with gloved hand, and for example, consider this as a cloaca. You can massage it like this. This is massaging, and with finger itself you can fan it. This is called as fanning. Fanning and massaging, circling and fanning. You can do that. That will stimulate the production of oxytocin, and usually the egg will come off. In case of egg binding, can we use lycopene ointment? Yeah, lycopene ointment can be tried, not a problem, because lycopene has a local anesthetic action. But only thing is that unlike animals, they also have lycopene toxicity also. But if you can take a little one a very small quantity and apply, not a problem. But when considered to the dog and cats, these birds have their level of tolerance for the pain is very much higher than compared to animal. So in need only you need to go for lycopene. Otherwise, no, don't go for it. Then I think most of the questions have been answered. Can you please explain the area of skin scraping as their skin is delicate? Yeah, actually speaking, they have two types of skin. One skin is on the body and all that. It's normal skin, we can tell. Bird skin, which is very friable. And in the wing area, you can see a skin that is called as propatagium or patagium. It's not a skin actually. It's called as propatagium. It's devoid of blood vessels. When you cut it, you can't sense the pain and no bleeding will be there. So whenever you want to take a skin scraping, usually when there is some dermatitis or infection, that skin area will be thickened. On the area of lesion, directly you can scrap it with the help of what we call blunt blades you can use for that. We have come to the last of my question answer session. I think questions are over. I can't see other questions. Sorry. I think most of the questions has been answered. Thank you for answering
Yes,
my
sir.
questions. Yeah. Thank
Sir,
you, one and all. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
All the
Thank you
questions
so
have
much.
been.
Thank you so much, sir, and
Yeah.
thank you all the veterinarians, everyone, for all your dedication, your hard work, and the commitment to care and to learn. we felt very appreciated, sir. Thank you so much, sir. And especially Dr. Jinu John for giving your precious time, sir, for all of us. All right.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Bye.
We'll see you in
All right.
another session. Bye. Bye.
Yeah, sure.